Let's go, let's go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Full Experience Podcast. I got Brandon Short, the coach of the Latin Saints, back on the podcast now that he has his first pro event as a coach. He's played many pro events as a player, as a coach with the Latin Saints, taking second place pro, their very first event. What's up, Brandon Short? How are we doing today?
Here we are back from Florida. I want to say the Sunshine Open, but really it was freezing cold.
I saw rain and cold weather, dude.
We got a little bit of everything. It was hot. Then it was pouring rain, and then it became the frozen tundra.
Jesus. But hey, second place on your first event as a pro coach with all new players gelling together. That's pretty good. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people ask me, are you surprised? And I'm not surprised by the results. What I'm mostly surprised about is just the entire thing, right? Like a month and a half ago, you couldn't even imagine this. Obviously, we've documented this whole process, but a month and a half ago, there was no Latin Saints. I was not a paintball coach.
This is crazy.
All these guys were on different teams. So that's what I'm surprised about. But the results, I'm not really surprised about. I'm happy about it, but at the end of the day, second place sucks, and we got to get first.
Somehow, that old man Greenspan and Frazier still pulling shit off, dude. Hey, more props to the Dynasty guys. They were with us for the last 9 years. We like these guys. Of course, I have to root for Short and the Saints. It was their first event. I thought you guys did pretty well. Break it down for us. Obviously, Dynasty's Dynasty, and they've been playing for a while. But what was your thoughts as bringing this new group of people together? And now that how it played out, what are your thoughts on it? You know.
So a lot changed within a month, right? We started the roster with 15 guys.
Yeah.
And then through kind of tryouts and also people getting hurt, we were down to 11.
So you chopped off some people.
Some people didn't make the cut.
Right.
Some people got hurt.
Gotcha.
So really we had 11 guys at the tournament. And by the time we got to the tournament, those 11 guys, we put in a lot of work and they were hungry. And at any point, any of those guys could have played and started in the tournament. Obviously, we have guys who are really, really experienced and got the majority of spins, but everyone put in their part.
Yeah. And it showed. Obviously, you guys got second place. So tell me this, though. Was everyone respecting Brandon Short as a coach? Like, you know, there's a lot of, Alex is there, J-Rab's there, A-Rod's there. Were you able to do, the coaching job and everyone listening and paying attention to what you're saying?
For sure. Actually, those guys made it easier on me. Yeah. Because they're professional. Yeah. They want to win. Everybody wants to win. So they were supporting me as a leader, making sure everyone was listening to me. But it was hard. I mean, I've never done that before. I've never been really in that position where everyone's looking me for answers.
Yeah.
Not only on the field, but off the field.
Yeah.
People were asking me about what time is dinner, how much ice we need, how many batteries we need. I've always been kind of spoon-fed when it comes to those things.
Yeah. That was all done for you.
Yeah, that was all done for me.
Yeah.
So to be in that position was tough and it was draining a little bit. Constantly being asked, but that's what the position is. So.
Yep. That's what Brandon Short gets paid for. More responsibility now, baby. Talk about responsibility. And he's got 2 twins coming. He's going to have a lot of responsibility. How are they coming along?
So last week, my sister-in-law, my wife's sister, had a baby.
Oh, wow.
So in a matter of 1 week, I became a paintball coach, an uncle, and really soon to be father. So,
that's insane.
It's all about
It's all happening, baby. It's all happening.
No more paintball shooting, just responsibility.
Yeah. So Alex Goldman, who was the talk of the town coming into this, and then you guys snatched up J-Rab towards the very end. So J-Rab hasn't had too many practices. No one's had too many practices with Latin Saints. How did Alex Goldman play? How did he perform out there in your eyes? Could he have been better? Did he play great? What was the highest paid player? How was he doing out there?
I mean, pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is these guys are in the position they are because they are winners.
Yeah.
Right? All those guys, Mouse, Rab, A-Rod, Ceelos, Corey, Spica, these guys have won before. So no matter the reason why they're on the team, at the end of the day, they want to win.
Right.
And I think that's kind of what we saw this weekend. It's just doesn't matter what jersey you're wearing, what team name. those guys are winners.
Yeah. And you know what I heard on the podcast or on the NXL webcast a lot was the name Ceelos. Did he step up and play some good paintball? Because I heard that he was maybe going to get the Golden Barrel Award or whatever it's called because he was blasting people. So
For sure. I'll share a story a little behind the scenes.
I like this.
Ceelos, he played pretty good at practice, right? But the tough thing is Ceelos plays a snake, right?
And so does Mouse.
And so does Mouse.
And Spica.
So bar none, Mouse played the snake the best the entire weekend.
Yep.
Right. So for Ceelos, it was hard to figure out where he kind of fit in on the team. I believe Friday he didn't get too many spins, and I didn't really know where to put him positionally, especially on the two lines.
Yeah.
So Friday night we have a big meeting because we won our first game against NRG.
Yep.
Played Dynasty, who kind of beat us up.
Yeah.
And we realized that we did not have a steady attack on the Dorito side. Snake side, we were just fine. Middle, just fine. Dorito, we were lacking. So it's almost like you're fighting in a boxing match with just your right hand.
Yeah.
So at the meeting, the very first thing that happens is Ceelos goes, "Hey, why didn't you play me?" in front of the other guys.
He called you out.
Called me out.
Damn.
Which that's totally fine. He was completely respectful about it, but I said, "Hey, this is a new thing. You know, I'm trying to figure this out. But you know, tomorrow let's see. It's a new day." So I go up to him and I say, "Hey, look, I'm going to put you in on the Dorito side. You know, you called me out. Let's see what you got."
Damn. Let's go. Shorty coming in hot back at Ceelos.
And he responded tenfold.
Yeah.
He played amazing. He literally turned our tournament around because, like I said, we had that steady punch on the snake side. The middle was just fine. He started attacking down the Doritos. Now, which way are you going to look?
Yeah.
You know, which way are you going to defend? You got Mouse over here. A-Rod's coming to bunker you up.
Yeah, dude, A-Rod doing damage up the gut.
Yeah, playing bongos on your head. And then here comes Ceelos flying down the Doritos. So that really gave us just three options of heavy attack, and that really carried us into the finals.
Dude, that's insane. Instead of just sitting back and, you know, you're not getting played because just like Heat is a stacked roster and Todd has the same issue. Like, who are we going to play? How are we going to play? And a lot of people just sit quiet and don't get the points in. He stepped up. He called you out. And then you gave him that shot. And then he stepped up to the plate. That's amazing. So more power to Ceelos. And obviously it helped out.
It just shows his character, which is strong. And, you know, I look forward to seeing what he can do in the future.
Dude, I like that. I like that, Ceelos. I like people with that mentality. Good stuff. Keep up the good work. Also, I was going to talk to you about, so Dynasty kind of beat you guys up. I saw Dalton kind of running around, getting up in those Doritos, Fragey getting up in there. And as soon as Ceelo was able to get up there, do you think that helped that or what was?
So we played Dynasty twice.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw
once
the first
on
one
Friday,
yeah.
which we learned, like, you need to respect the Doritos.
Right.
So you got to do that two ways. One, your middle guy needs to keep an eye on it.
Yep.
And two, you got to match them.
Right.
The best defenses and offense.
Right.
So Friday, Dalton pretty much just ran a clinic on us.
He was getting up there and just
He went up there, destroyed us.
Fucking Dalton.
Yeah. He looks good, dude. Like,
Hey, dude, I can't believe it. He works, just so you guys know, Dalton works in a jail prison cell, right?
that made him tough,
It
man.
made him tough, dude. The guy plays paintball once a year. He comes out to tournaments and just smacks people.
And he's got a shank in his pocket.
Yeah, he does, dude. You don't mess with Dalton, bro.
So he definitely taught us that lesson. Finals was definitely a different story.
Yeah.
We matched him over there, and I think in the finals it was more just a team win on Dynasty's part.
Yeah.
Just they played a little bit better, communicated a little bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, they just did it.
Yeah. There was a point where I was talking to you about where Spica's gun was actually down. It wasn't a paint thing. His gun was down, and J-Rab was in the snake, and fucking Marcelo snaps or gets J-Rab, and then Spica got popped there at the end, but I thought that was such a crucial point because if they would have won that 2-on-1, it was a different game.
It was pretty big.
Yeah.
And then, so that point, Spica's ASA actually failed,
Oh, is that what it was?
and he couldn't get air properly to his gun. So he would shoot one ball, and then it would go.
I was wondering what was happening on the webcast. I'm like, Spica, what the fuck?
So then, obviously, I'm watching that. I'm about to blow it.
Yeah, he was pointing at you and stuff.
He was, but then Marcelo's in the snake corner, which is backed up to our pit.
Yeah.
And he's got like 4 paintballs.
Yeah, he was out too.
So now I'm like, wait a second, this could be just a buzzer game, you know, like let this play out. Like,
So is that all you right there, or is Diego and everyone like, short, pull the fucking buzzer?
Well, everybody definitely saw what I saw.
Yeah, so everyone was like, let it play out.
Wait, hold on, let's wait a second. And Spica's gun, even though it was,
It's still shot
failing, every once in a while you get a zinger in there. So I was just like, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
This is a really pivotal.
It was. That was a huge point.
Yeah. Marcelo pulled it off 2-on-1.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're going to see him back. We're coming back, Dynasty. Okay, and then what about this? I thought, obviously, Impact, and then people are calling the Latin Saints Latin Impact. You play Impact. Dave Baines, we took a few guys, or the Latin Saints took a few guys from Impact, which is now an HK sponsored team. And I thought Impact played great, by the way. They were playing good paintball. You guys were able to beat them. How was that? Well, I mean, I was Mouse and A-Rod, was it like a grudge match, or like what, since that was their old team, and J-Rap, so.
For sure. I wouldn't say it was a grudge match, because I think that's the wrong word. But it was definitely a lot on the line.
Yeah.
Right? Like, both teams had a lot to prove.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to lose that match.
No.
And unfortunately, there's only one winner. But I mean, it most likely was the match of the tournament.
That's what I was saying. I was like, this is it right here.
Yeah,
because
I mean, it was so tight. I think we won. We were able to hang the flag with 7 seconds left.
Yeah, and that was Mouse or something that did that?
Yeah, I got to go back and watch.
Yeah.
It happened. Like, so much happened, but I think we shot 2 guys off the break. We go to flying down the field. Mouse jumps over the snake, hangs the buzzer with 7 seconds left. His arms go up. I look at the clock. I'm like, it's over.
Dude, that's insane. And then you guys took X Factor too, right?
Yeah, I think we beat a lot of good teams.
Yeah,
Infamous,
you guys.
X Factor, Revo.
Yeah, and Infamous too, yeah.
Yeah, one of our hardest matches was actually the top 4 against Level Up. Big shout out to those guys.
Dave Pando?
Yeah.
Dave Pando, baby.
Pando's team, they totally stepped
go.
up. We practiced them the weekend before, but those guys were real gritty. They played us really tough. Their snake guy was really good.
Really?
Yeah, the only thing was, so it was kind of unique for this tournament Sunday. It wasn't the split deck where you share a pit with another team.
Yeah.
It was actual back-to-back points.
Oh.
Old school style.
Yeah.
Right? So
I like that style better.
Totally.
Yeah.
The one thing against Level is their snake kid was playing phenomenal. He would run the snake, couldn't shoot him. He'd go down and shoot a bunch of guys.
Who is this kid? Do we know who he is, or is this like some new
I don't
kid?
know his name. I feel terrible about
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, he played great, though. He had the bandana on.
We'll get you on the Saints, kid.
But I do got to call
Just
him.
kidding.
I got to call him out about one thing. So it's this back-to-back format now, right?
Yeah.
He took 2 points off. I'm assuming he was a little
Tired.
gassed, and then those 2 points proved pivotal because we were able to pull it off.
Damn.
So it's really exciting to have this back-to-back format because it shows your athleticism.
Yep. You got to be like Conor McGregor. Get your cardio up, kid. Let's go.
Yeah. and I'll tell you what, Mouse is not getting tired. So.
Dude, so he played every point up there and he was fine?
Oh, yeah. Our guys were fine.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Absolute savages. So, Shorty, what are you thinking here? Your first event with the squad. You take second place. Obviously, Dynasty was the better team this time. Do you need to hone in who you have? Do you need to let go of some people, add some people? What are your thoughts as a coach here to actually take the first place next event?
No, for the rest of the season, this is our roster.
This is the roster.
This is what we're working with.
Okay.
And we're just going to go back to what works, and that's working hard.
Yeah.
Say what you want about our roster being fully stacked. We spent the 2 weeks grinding.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it is when it really comes down to it, it's just about working hard and staying focused from, the minute the layout's released until the final buzzer at the tournament.
I like that. And then how was Mouse and J-Rob and everyone with the results? I haven't spoke to any of them. You got to see them right after the event. Were they, obviously you want to win, but did they feel, a little bit, I know everyone was nervous coming in as this new team that being paid and you have to win, but they got second.
For sure.
Were they feeling okay about that or?
Yeah, I think that, in the past, nobody wants second place, right?
For sure.
With a bunch of guys who have won tons of tournaments.
Yeah.
But I think you have to be happy with the results. Like I said, new team. Couldn't imagine this a month and a half ago.
No way. This is crazy.
So we're happy.
Yeah.
We're definitely happy with the results. But with that being said, it's over. It's done. That happiness is over.
Yeah.
And it's back to work. I mean, second place is second place. Even if you get first place, there's still, 5 more tournaments?
Yep.
So even if you win, you can't be happy with that. You can't be satisfied. lot more paintball to be played this season.
Definitely. And then Diego, obviously the one dropping guacamole over here. More power to him. He played some points.
He did.
Yeah.
Diego's got a wicked shot off the break.
Does he?
Yeah.
Shout out Diego,
he's
dude.
really good.
Blasted people.
He can get down on the field. Like I think a lot of people say they're surprised by how he did.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people wanted to see us fail.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we didn't give him that satisfaction.
No,
right?
dude, you were there. There it was.
Yeah.
Finals, freaking, there he is. Brandon Short against, we had Skinny K, baby. The coaches battle.
Shout out to Skinny. He outdid us this time twice. Shout out to the Dynasty guys. But yeah, back to work.
Back to work, baby. All right. This is a short one today. Brandon Short's got 2 baby twins at home that need to see him. He's been gone at practices forever. But Short, thanks for jumping on the podcast. And then I'm excited to see after this team, gets more time to practice together and gel. Like you said, it's only been a month and second place isn't bad. So I think it's going to be I think Latin Saints is going to be a team at the top the entire year. So keep up the good work, baby.
That's the plan. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Saints, baby. All right, this is Mr. H reporting out from the Full Experience Podcast. Let's go.